Well. Welcome back. Check this out. You are now tuned in to Future Now Sports. I am Uncle Tux.
I'm M.GOODNIGHT.
And we are Future Now Sports. Your spotlight and inside look to youth sports all over the world, all over the country. As we dive in and put that big old spotlight on our youth, our future of our sports and our entertainment. We figure it's very important with the NIL now, name and likeness, to why not have a show focused on the uprising of youth sports. Today, we're actually going to start off our show with a dope focus today. We have Game of the Week, as you guys know. Game of the Week this week is really spicy. Really spicy. Let's just me and you talk real quick, and good night real quick. Before we bring our guest on. So far, so good, right?
Yeah.
Halfway through the season, actually almost coming to the end of the season, right?
Yeah, it's about the last week of the season.
The end of the Nation Youth Football League season,
yes,
okay, for people that don't know, which is a Colorado youth sports group. In that group, we've seen some dynamic football from all different age groups. Give me some highlights, man. What you been seeing out there, man, over the last few games, man?
Last few games, there's a team out here, the 303 Legends. Believe this is their first year around. Mm-hmm. They running through the league right now.
Running through the league, that's a strong statement. What's that mean, bro?
That means when you have another team who was supposed to be the best of the best. And you come out and you beat them 47-0.
We call that broomsticking around my parts.
Hey.
But we don't want to get too heavy in that.
That's not
pause. But check it. No, I've seen the 303 Legends. Yes, 303 Legends are a team of, I believe it's Littleton actually and Parker is what I got clarification on. What'd you hear?
I thought it was Highlands Ranch.
Littleton and Parker.
I know it's the Outlaws
Mm-hmm.
and the Parker Hawks, the team that they combined, and now they're together.
They're the 303 Legends. And yes, they are. They're actually running, what is it, Rough Shot on the inner city teams. I believe that they're so what I did notice with the Nation Youth Football League this year is that they were integrating a lot of different teams, right? Integrating teams from like northern Colorado, southern Colorado, all to bring all the teams together to see really who's the best team in the actual state. You know what I'm saying? And that's been a good success so far. We've been seeing a lot of new talent, a lot of new kids that we didn't know was even on the radar that's going to be representing Colorado very, very well. Yeah. The quarterbacks division has been great. I love the quarterbacks this year in the league, in the Nation Youth Football League. They're some dynamic talent at that position.
Outstanding play.
Right?
At the quarterback position.
Oh, man, we're in good hands,
and
bro.
Like, I mean, you look at some of these kids right now. They're they looking people off. You know what I'm saying? They are playing the game the way a quarterback should be played, as it should be played.
3-step drops, 5-step drops. Like they're taking the right skills or being taught the right things. At least looks like, right?
Would you attribute that to coaching or because back in the day you didn't have like individual trainers and things like that. Mm-hmm. What would you attribute that to?
I would like to say number one, internet, social media, being able for youth who are really interested in being a quarterback to see real quarterbacks in action, right? Not just waiting to see them on film or so on and so forth. You see them on highlights and stuff like that. And I also believe that there is a real there is a new, not new, but I think there is that back to coaching football, right? You always get a lot of the coaches that we used to hear, let's just say a few years ago, it was really like dad ball, right? Or where it was just like Madden coaches, right? Yeah. And that's fair because there's volunteers, right? They're volunteering, they're there to help there. But it seems like there's real people that have real good football knowledge that are really, really want to coach these kids up this year, right? A kid, Luke Rubley, his dad, ex-NFL player is what we're told to as well. So it's not just coming out of nowhere, right? So we're definitely going to be doing a spotlight too on those kids also. Let's just... Our game of the week is spicy.
Let's get to
it. Let me see. Let me get my hat straight. Our game of the week is spicy. Look, I can't get it straight because I'm looking at it. Check it. But our game of the week is spicy. Let me put a little context to it. All right. Last year, okay, whole season ago, early in the preseason, okay, we were assigned to a team named the Mile High Thoroughbreds.
Brand new.
Okay, brand new team, right? I believe first year, was it first year?
Yeah, first year.
First year organization.
Spring League.
Spring League, yep. We went into Spring League. We were assigned to film their practice to, just kind of get the Future Now Sports acclimated. Coming out there, we ran into a guy named Quay. Quay is the owner, founder, and coach of the Thoroughbreds, Mile High Thoroughbreds. And when I tell you the first thing he comes out and says, basically it's like, hey, coach, good to meet you. We're here with Future Now Sports. What do you want to say to the people? Beep, 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 beep. The Spillionaires, beep, 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 beep. The Spillionaires, and we coming to kick their ass.
Swagger was on 10. Swagger was on 10.
Swagger was on 10, okay? And I loved it. I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? Because you know me. We're media, so we got to actually get the other side. We go to the other side. Brandon Rip Veasley, famously known as the owner, founder, coach of the Colorado Spillionaires, another newer organization too as well, who actually rose to prominence very, very quickly. He responded, there's no way we're going to kick their ass too as well. So it was really, really spicy back and forth all through the season. Come on.
Hold on.
Go through, please.
Go ahead. No, I'm with you right there. So
yeah.
On top of that, right? Family. Family. Brandon, Quay, family. Mm-hmm. So you got family bragging rights on top of that too. You
sit at the dinner table and talk that mess, huh?
Yeah, you got you got players interchanging from team to team. So this thing is real integrated and real serious. Like, it's real serious.
Right.
And then on top of that, you know, you might not have heard, but, you know, today it's going down up on Facebook.
It's going down. What do you mean?
It's
Enlighten me. What do you mean? I haven't been on social media all day. What's going on social media? Put me on.
It's going down on Facebook.
What's going on? They talking that mess? Is it coach for coach?
It's going.
You know, let's just get to it.
I want to let them explain.
Let's do that. All right, introducing our game of the week. Okay, 12U, the top of the 12U, 2 undefeated teams coming into the last game of the season. The Rumble in the what?
Rumble in the Rockies, baby. Rumble in the Rockies.
The Rumble in the Rockies. Oh, I love that. The Rumble in the Rockies is going down. 12U, the Nation Youth Football League, between the 12U Mile High Thoroughbreds and the Colorado Spillionaires, 12U also, okay? Both are undefeated, right? Both are meeting at Evie Dennis, 6:30 p.m.
Be there, be square.
Be there, be square, right? And actually, both of them are actually here with us today also. We are here live with special guest Quay and Nell from the Mile High Thoroughbreds. Say a little something.
Chance, come here.
Shit, you know, throw up, man. We coming back for what we rightfully gained already, man. You know, we coming to compete. We coming to play football, man. We got a unfinished score to settle. So that's what we on. Got something you want to say?
Just say hello. We'll get into it.
Shoot, hi. Coming out here with a score to settle.
Okay. We're going to talk about that score that they want to settle, all right? We have brother Brandon Rip Veasley, the owner, founder, and coach of the Colorado Spillionaires. You still there with us, Coach?
Yeah, I'm here. I got Chance Phillips here with me, too.
Ooh.
How y'all fellas doing today?
Say getting this workout, huh? We have. Let's just get right into it. You guys have game of the week happening this week. You and Quay, leaders of your organizations, okay? Mile High Thoroughbreds, Colorado Spillionaires. Can y'all give us a little bit of insight of where this rival? Because it's starting to kind of, you know, it's turning into a real rivalry now. Okay, can we figure out where this is, where it drums from and where it's going?
I mean, from our side, it really came from you know, a couple of coaches that left from our squad and went over there. That's where it really came from with us. Coaches and players, a couple of them went over there once the Mile High Thoroughbreds started.
Okay, your insight. Where does this rivalry drum from?
Man, from my understanding, we can't be no rival because, you know, we wasn't good enough. That's where it stemmed from for me.
Okay. If you're hearing that, he's saying basically they felt like underdogs on y'all squad. Is that on the Spillionaires? We'll talk about your experience on the Spillionaires. No,
not me.
No,
I never spilled.
So I believe Quay, he came from the Warrior Nation.
Mm-hmm.
And guess things weren't going right there, and that Thoroughbred started. You telling the story and how it went down and how this all transpired.
You know, well, in all honesty, man, you know, if I got to tell it, I'm gonna tell it right, man.
Tell it.
We got to pay homage to Coach Eddie Kane, man. He really the original founder of the Mile High Thoroughbreds. Him and Cody and Coach Justin Simmons, the one you was asking me about. You know, they really the founders, man. I was approached years ago by Coach Eddie and Coach Cody. They asked me to come aboard and, you know, basically do things with them. And at the time, you know, I was a head coach trying to finish out the season, so I wasn't really with it. So, man, unfortunately, you know, due to circumstances of life, man, we lost Coach Eddie. So, you know, me and Cody, we came together. And with Coach Justin, you know, we got a couple more pieces as well. But, you know, in honor of Coach Eddie, we started this thing right, you know. So that's how we came about, you know. And I came from, first I was with the Green Valley Giants. Then I went over there to Warrior Nation. Then we started the Mile High Thoroughbreds. Cody came from Colorado Cowboys. He also coached with the Commanders, and Coach Justin coached with a few teams as well. Junior Broncos, a team out in Highland Ranch. I think he was still the Junior Broncos when he was in Highland Ranch too. But you know, so we all came together and kind of started this thing new and fresh, man. So you know.
Okay. Rip, I got a question too as well. For you. You know what you said. A lot of there was a disbanding with the organization, coaches, some of the players that went over to Mile High Thoroughbreds, and that kind of, in your mind, kind of just started this little rivalry a little bit. Why do you think they left? Is to start their own instead of bubbling with the spill?
I mean, you know, my personal, I ain't got no personal opinion. You know, it came out his mouth. He said, "Big bro, I wanted to, you know, try something on my own and blow myself." So, you know, it ain't nothing to knock. You know, at first it was looked down upon, but you know, there ain't nothing wrong with somebody trying to grow and do their own thing.
Understood. That's fair. And they showed up with some fire. During last year's season, as a new organization, they blazed through the actual 11U division. Ironically, Quay actually called you guys out in that preseason of last year, saying that he will actually see you guys in the championship. Quite prophetic, to be honest with you. And actually, you guys had a hell of a game to where we here at our network deemed it as the game of the year. It went down to the wire, went down to the last drive of the game, and that last touchdown, pretty much in the winning last minute or so, right? To win the actual championship. Great game. And I see that you guys kind of retooled, so to speak, and kind of resurfaced this season, and you guys are both undefeated to meet in the last game. Is there any chips on your shoulder? They say they have a score to settle, but it sounds like you might have a score to settle.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. No, honestly, man, us over here, we believe it was a fluke. We just coming to handle our business, man. You know, that's all we trying to go do.
I got a question.
Wait, before the question. Fluke. How's that make you feel, Quay? I mean, as an organization.
Man, I can say what I want to.
Say what you want to. Yeah.
That's some bullshit. That first one was a fluke.
Right,
the first.
So you guys are actually 1-1 right now, but one game was bigger. One game was actually for the championship.
We got the one that counted.
Last year, Brandon, y'all beat them in the regular season and lost in the championship. What was the difference in that game to you of why you guys came out on the losing end?
The difference, I mean, if you watch the game, it really wasn't. I felt like we dominated the whole game for real. That last drive, you know, it had, you know, things happened that didn't go our way, and they capitalized off of it.
Where's the fluke come in? That's why I want to know where the fluke come in.
Because a lot of the people that watched it, they think it was a good game. Me and my boys and my coaching staff, we didn't think we played good at all.
Okay. So you're taking it to where you guys just had a bad game, not that they came out and won. Okay. All right. So I see. Boy, I love this. There's fire. So, okay, so in that case, you guys have Game of the Week coming up, man. What are y'all going to do to assure these victories? What are y'all going to do? I'll start with my High Thoroughbreds here. Actually, start with Nell. Nell, how do you feel about this game coming up here? It's a big game on the schedule. What type of game are we going to see watching this?
I feel like y'all are going to see a good game. Both teams are going to play hard. We're just going to have to see what team comes out on top. It's going to be a dogfight in the trenches.
Okay.
You got Chance on the line.
Chance, you still there?
Yes, Coach.
Chance, I'd like to ask you the same question. What do you feel? What type of game do you feel like us as the parents and spectators and coaches are going to be able to see on Saturday?
It's definitely going to be a hype game. It's definitely going to be lit. But since our team got that dog mentality, I don't even think it's going to be a game.
Woo!
It's gonna be hot, but I don't think it's gonna be a game because how I play rough, I play fast, and I play physical. I play with dog mentality. Woo!
Can I say something? Can I ask a question?
Hold on, let's let Leo respond.
No, hold on. Let me ask a question.
Go ahead, ask the question, Coach.
Chance, where'd you learn that mentality at, bro?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I like how the coach had to answer first, but it's all good. It's all love. It ain't nothing but respect. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, no, it is all love and respect. How do you feel about? How do you respond with that? Now, you're actually going to be on the field playing with Chance as well to counter that. How do you feel about that response from him?
My response to that, my team's been working, so we're going to come out on top.
They say they're putting in the work. So check it out. Let's see. What's your question here first? Look like you have one. No?
Go ahead.
Okay. Brother Quay, what have you guys done this year to basically... What I noticed, though, this year on your team, you guys pretty much, like, doubled up in numbers. You guys completely have, you guys either did the scouting or people just seen the success from last year and was like, we want to be a part of that. How did you guys beef up and get ready to be such a juggernaut this year again? To prove that it's not a fluke.
Man, in all honesty, man, we went out, we did some recruiting, yeah, but most of the numbers actually the recruiting done itself, man. Excuse me, as y'all know, just as I do, man. Excuse me, a bunch of these kids go to school together, and when it's time for bragging rights, man, our kids are the defending champs, man, and we earned that. We went out there and played a tough team in the Spillionaires, man. Both games was a battle. I'm not going to sell anything short. I'm not going to downplay anything, because we feel like the first win was a fluke. So, I guess, year two coming around, we get to really settle the score. And that was the score that I was talking about settling, man, because, being even don't really give you bragging rights, because at the end of the day, they still gonna hold the fact that they beat us at the beginning of the season over our head. We gonna hold the championship game over their head. So, man, this is the start to come out here and get a chance to actually uneven the score in the regular season. And both games. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be speaking so confidently. I apologize. This game right here, right now, we looking to uneven up the score, and hopefully both of us can make it to the championship game, and we can actually dominate. The whole season. That's what we looking forward to, and that's what we've been working towards, hard work and dedication is everything. And all I can say is, man, if anybody's out there working as hard as us, man, kudos to you, because we working.
I hear that. Yep.
I mean, both you guys coming in undefeated. Hey, Brandon,
Rip, this question's for you.
What are you guys gonna do to guarantee that victory?
What do you guys have in store to guarantee the victory on Saturday?
Play Spillionaire football.
What's that entail, though?
Fast and physical, and outthink them.
And what's thoroughbred football?
What's thoroughbred football?
Some thorough football, man. We smash mouth. A lot of people do a lot of talk, man. And so our plan is to go out there and hit them in the mouth and continue to hit them in the mouth. We done our scouting just like they done theirs. It's gonna come down to the kids playing, man, and our hunger and our kids is there. So like I say, man, I'm expecting a good game. I'm not expecting no lay down sweep. It's y'all gonna be in for some fireworks, man, and it's gonna be exciting,
So is the score to settle as this? Say y'all blow out the Spillionaires, no disrespect. Say y'all blow out the Spillionaires, is it a rivalry anymore?
No.
How about y'all, since you thought the last game was a fluke, Rip, if y'all blow out the Thoroughbreds, is it a rivalry?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be all the way 100. We never thought it was no rivalry. We just was, messing with the ones that left from us, man. My record speaks for itself against all of them.
I got a question for both of y'all. What is a rivalry to both of you guys? Let's start with Brandon. What's a rivalry to you?
What would be considered a rivalry to you, B?
Somebody that's banging every year, man. You got to keep it consistent with it, man. If it's a close game on Saturday, man, then we might be like, all right, but if it ain't a close game either way, then how can it be a rivalry? That's why I said I don't really see no rivalry yet, man, because we combined with all they coaches together is like 9-1.
Oh, you got big chips on these shoulders.
You got numbers.
He got numbers. He's saying
rivalry?
numbers don't lie.
What's a rivalry to you, Quay?
Shit, man. A rivalry should be kicked off by being the only team to beat the Spillionaires in the past 3 years. Respect this game. You know what I'm saying? It's not given. You know, we wasn't given a dub at all. We went out there and we earned that dub. That should be a start of a rival. But I'm just responding to what I've been told, man. We go out there and we blow them out. This shit can't be no rivalry. Point blank, period.
And we hearing the both things, same thing both ways. All right, so I want to get to the nitty gritty, right?
Yes, sir.
Who started the Facebook banging this morning?
What?
Who started the Facebook banging this morning?
I'm missing it.
Was it you, B? Was it you, Quay? Who started the Facebook banging?
Who woke up with fire on their breath? Huh?
I woke up, man, and I had seen a post from one of the parents, man, in the coaches group that I ain't like. You know,
what was the post?
It was, man, you gonna make me say what
was the post now?
Say it. You know, hey, man, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, Henry, my bro, man, that's Chance's dad. So,
yeah.
You know, Henry had posted on the Colorado coaches group or whatnot. He put my face on Damon's from next Friday's body.
Oh, it's real funk. Oh, hold on.
You know what I mean? On that Tupac, man, you know, nah, man.
We should have had that up here on the screen.
Damn, well, y'all was gonna have to put my post up there on the screen.
Yeah, we would have had to take all that.
He got something.
Oh, you responded back, huh?
Yeah, they ain't like what I had to say, you know. But like I say, man, it's all in good fun, man. Because at the end of the day, you know, like it was stated from the beginning, man. You know, we family. You know, it's bragging rights all over the table, you know, and regardless of anything, whether whoever look at it like a rivalry or not, man, like, you know, that's what it boiled down to is bragging rights. So, you know, now, go ahead, my bad.
Brandon, I got a question for you. What are you going to revisit Sunday morning? And what is Quay's fault?
And
I'm going to revisit that post and let everybody know the reason why this stuff happened on the field Saturday. It's Quay's fault.
Hey, man. You know, like I've been saying, man, this.
I can't see too many of his posts, but when people show me the post, I see the post. You know, I see certain things, man, that he's saying, man, and I can't see it, man. So they just use it as hunger, man. So.
Hey,
we just gonna let them know it's Quay's fault.
Hey, don't try to downplay it, man. Don't try to downplay it. Y'all be on my helmet too. I see everything y'all do too. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, in all honesty, like I say, man, at the end of the day, it's love, man. But you know, like I said, in response to that, it's Quay's fault, man. Blame it on Rip. Like YG say, blame it on the streets. We gonna blame it on Rip. When we wake up Sunday, we gonna blame it on Rip.
Regardless, man, it's fun and competition, man. A lot of people getting their feelings about this, man, and this is why Colorado football is so weak right now, man, because we can't talk shit to each other without people thinking it's real personal and that we're going to go fight in the streets, man. It's football, it's fun. We got to bring back that fun, man, so I love when we talk your shit. We're going to talk ours, man. We're going to keep it competitive, and after the game, we're going to show love and shake hands.
Man, always, bro.
And then go ahead.
Well, I just want to say, as a football community who surrounds you guys and supports you guys, we really appreciate that energy, just the love of the game, and really just attaching not only just the love but the teaching too as well. You guys actually have some real brotherhood organizations that really, if anything, if you're not winning games, you are definitely winning in that department. You guys have really established a culture of family, life, and love, and that right there could last a lot longer in a lot of these boys' lives than actually their football careers. So kudos to both of y'all to really establishing that.
And thanks, and I was just gonna I was definitely gonna piggyback off of that. I was gonna say, Brandon, shouts out to you, man, for creating the Spillionaires, bringing football back to that Aurora community, to the inner city, and keeping all our kids together. Shouts out to Quay for starting the Thoroughbreds and standing toe to toe with whoever and doing what you do. I really like the interests you pulling off, man, with the horse. Where'd you get the horse from, man?
Man, that's actually one of our players, man. Excuse me, his family on the farm, his mom and dad. Excuse me, and his sister could rise that horse and competes like nationally or professionally. I'm sorry, competes professionally with that horse, man. And it's actually I was just told a few weeks ago from the mom that horse is actually almost considered to be a pony. So you know, and then the other two horses they got some big horses, man. So you know, sometimes we kind of take the kids over there and let them hang out and chill on the farm. They got like chickens, goats, you know. So yeah, just utilizing the assets that we gain, you know.
Yeah. Now, what have you learned most out of this season that you've just that you're experiencing right now?
Out of this season that we experience right now, the thing I learned most is that we can't get lackadaisical and think we just finna win. We still gotta try.
Awesome. Chance, you still there?
Yes, coach.
Chance, I'm kind of curious, man. You gave all the dynamics of an awesome player. Is there any players that you look to or look in the NFL or not even the NFL? Just anybody you look up to that you're like, you know what, that's where I could pull it from, or that's my type of game right there.
That's an easy question. That's Derrick Henry, powerful big running back, got speed too, just like me. So I definitely look up to him. That's my idol right there.
Ooh, I could take it. I could take it.
All right, so we got a question that we always ask the young men or young ladies that come on our show. And we'll start with Chance first. What does it mean to be a student athlete to you?
Chance, I'll say that again. Chance, this question is for you. What does it mean to be a student athlete to you?
Making sure you're on your P's and Q's, grades good. Making sure you're not playing around in class. Making sure you're getting on class time. Making sure you're doing everything in school.
Awesome. As well. Now, how about yourself?
What it means to be a student athlete to me, athletic part still matters, but you can't forget about school, because that matters too. Because once you get into high school, you're not going to be able to play in games if your grades is bad.
True. Student first, athlete second. All right, check it. We're about to close this, but I want to know, real talk, man. You know, before y'all say I do have a question real quick before you guys say y'all last words before the game. I know regionals coming up, nationals are coming up too as well, right? And regionals in Vegas, November 11th, 12th, 13th. Nationals in Kissimmee, Florida, December 3rd through the 9th. Okay. And I know that isn't there an all-star team too, or is that just for 13, 14U? I'm curious.
Nah, Rip runs the all-star.
So you run the all-stars. Say it again?
It's a couple different ones. It's the AYF all-stars, but we also have the Southwest Regional all-stars too.
Okay. How do you guys go about that? I'm just curious real quick, especially like, is that you just reach out to your teams or like how do you go about putting that squad together?
Man, in all honesty, man, I don't know.
Me being the regional director, man, I just I put an open invitation to all coaches from all the leagues and let them know, man, look, man, if y'all got time, y'all want to come out here and help coach, man, we can put y'all on one of the staffs, let all your organizations know, and we all rock like that, man. A lot of the outsiders might think that we don't gel well or do well outside of our organizations, but man, you just have to come look at the regional all-stars, man. Everybody mix in good, man. We have fun together, man. We all go out there and represent Northern Colorado as one, man. So it's really easy, man. Everybody doing it for the kids for real.
And you know, just to piggyback off what he's saying, man, last year we actually, you know, we all linked up. You know, and went out there to El Paso together. You know, it was a dope experience. You know, and you know that a bunch of that. You know, for us, man, it was to prove that on my end at least, it was to prove that, you know, egos can be set aside and we can come together and we can make a push for Colorado football. Because at the end of the day, you know, ultimately that's what it's about, man. Like when we all travel and go out places, you know. Brandon will tell you, I'll be one of the main ones in the coaches group. You know, let's go, Spill. It's Colorado versus everybody. You know, so it's really not personal with us. You know, so like when it's us against each other in the lines of football, that's where we keep it. You know, and outside, man, you know, it's nothing but love and respect on both parts. You know,
That's peace. Kudos to that. All right, let's get to it, man. What's your fight words, bro? Let's get to it, man.
Who's first?
Who's first? What do you guys have to say before the game starts? The world is watching and listening right now. Go right ahead.
And hold on. And last week,
Yeah,
we had a prediction.
Hmm.
It was the Junior Buffs versus the 303 Legends. I believe the Legends coach predicted that they were going to win by 21.
Oh, they was talking spicy. They didn't win by 21. They won by 47.
Yeah.
Shoot, that was something else right there. So be careful on your predictions is what he's saying. Huh? What we doing, Quay? What's it going to look like on Saturday?
Man, you know, just because this thing's shooting live, I'm a cuss from my son. Usually I let him do it, but man, we gonna fly around the smack shit. You know, predictions on the game, man. I got man. Okay, hold on, timeout. My fault. I almost forgot. Rip already done called out a prediction. He said he gonna win every game by 21 or more points.
Has that happened already? Is that?
Did you make up for your word on that? Did you stand on that?
Man, from what I understand, man, I don't think nobody came. I think one team was lost by 22, maybe. One team lost by 22. Everybody else, 35, 40, 80, a couple of things.
Is that the same? So I mean,
Hey, hold on, time out. Let's comment on that 80, man, because we been trying to run it up on a few teams too, and we done got mercy rule called on us where the ref kind of called some of our games. How did that 80-point game happen, bro?
I mean, the clock was running the whole time, man. I mean, every time we tested, we scored, man. Our backup quarterback scored twice.
Did y'all play the whole game?
Yep, for sure.
From start to finish.
I think we got 2 or 3 called back.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I just wanted to understand because I kind of felt like that was set up for y'all to, you know, y'all at the end of the day, before y'all's game had started, at the end of our game, man, you know, y'all was behind by 75 points. They got our score wrong on there too. And hey, shout out to Tri-City Elite too. They the real deal, you know. Yeah. You can't go out there and sleep on no team out there in Loveland, man, because they came with it last week.
41-22.
Oh, y'all beat them 41-22?
Yeah, they did. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, they was in a battle with them too. I ain't gonna. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
But I don't want to say that's a setup just for the Spillionaires, because one of our coaches right here on stage with us right here live got beat by 74. So I don't think it was just for the Spillionaires. 303 Legends we mentioned earlier actually put up 74 points on our coach M.GOODNIGHT, our in-house coach with the Park Hill Pirates. We told him we're going to get him a game point 74 jersey. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that.
Clicking on all levels last week, man. Like, we was just clicking for real, man. Everything looked good, man. They was playing at their peak, man. It was actually one of our first times being healthy, man. We actually got everybody back now. We haven't played healthy all season, and we finally got everybody healthy.
What's the gap? How many touchdowns you winning by, Rip? We're gonna go.
I'll stick to what I said at the start of the season, man. I don't think nobody's 3 touchdowns close to us.
Quay, how you respond to that?
He got to stand on that. I got us by winning by more than 6 points. I'll tell you that much.
He said he got thoroughbreds up 6.
Yeah. Before we get up at y'all ain't got no personal bets on y'all ain't got no personal bets. Can we make a bet today? Can we make a bet right here today?
Bet live on TV. Who's cleaning whose car?
They trying to bet.
I ain't gonna do too much because a lot of people getting their feelings, man. But look, man, if we win and handle business, man, go ahead and buy me a nice meal, man. You know, we both got bellies, man. Let's do something good for somebody.
What'd he say? Buy him what?
You said buy what? Say it again.
A nice meal.
A nice meal?
Yeah.
That wasn't Rip that said that. Who was that? Marquise?
Nah, that was L. Keys back then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He said if you buy him a meal, you have to serve it in a Spillionaire waiter suit.
Oh, I like that.
In a Spillionaire apron.
Hey, I'll serve him a food as never mind. I ain't even gonna say that, man. Look.
What's the bet? Let's do it right here, live on Future Now Sports.
Man, you know I don't really bet on kids, man. I messed around and fucked up and bet that first game last year. And the most dreadful thing was paying Marquise that money. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So,
hey, we ain't gonna do no money.
Nah, that gotta be money.
Cool, it could be push-ups. It could be.
Man, hey, look, I'm with whatever. What's up? I'm with, man. If you want to do a meal, we can do a meal. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, man.
If you get that, man, you tell me what you want. It can be a meal, whatever you want, man. If I win, man, go ahead and give me one of them seafood boils from Juicy.
Juicy.
All right.
Wash the winner's car
The loser washes the winner's car
by hand in a bucket.
by hand with the other team's jersey on.
Shit, I think both of us got trucks.
Yeah, only jersey I probably gonna fit this big ass, man.
Shit, I'm only gonna be able to fit number, what's that, 98? Nigga, what's that, 94? Who's that big kid y'all got?
That's what we do. We declare that bet here. Future Now Sports. Winner washes the other coach's, the other team's vehicle in their jersey.
Hey, shit, I don't think y'all getting the point. We could take that deal.
Wait. What'd you say, Rip? Say it again.
I said I have a couple players helping too.
See?
Nah. We want you. We want you and you alone. We just want you.
Well, it'll be just me, man. So,
all right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let my car get dirty.
Yeah. Hey, my shit only been washed by the rain this whole year, so come on. But nah, man, I don't think y'all getting the picture, man. We both chunky, man. We could keep the car wash deal, but shit, we gonna keep that dinner deal too, shit.
Yeah, I know that's right. He said keep the food on the table.
Yes, sir.
So check this out. Lastly, we want to have Nell and Chance take us out, man, on their you know what they want to say, man, about this game coming up and what they want the world to hear about.
Get funky with it, man.
Before the game. Chance, let's start with you. What do you want the world to hear and know about before this big old game on Saturday?
We coming out with the win. Our mentality is too strong, kid and boys. We coming out with the win. That's too easy.
Whoa!
Okay.
We got a WWE player over there.
What we got, Nell?
It's too easy.
What we got, Nell?
High school boys now. Ain't no point in even playing.
Oh man, this is getting ugly. What are we doing, Nell?
All I gotta tell you is that we better fuck shit up and leave with the W.
Oh, you done got.
You
He's
got
pissed.
cussing.
You done got him mad. All right, check this out. We closing out, man. Listen, y'all have a great practice out there, man. Good luck. Real talk. You guys are game of the week, so we'll be on the field with you guys, interviewing all up in you guys mixing.
Are we going live?
Yes, we live streaming actually as well too, so we'll be on the field. So we'll let you know. We'll get y'all those links. You guys out there in the public and the community, y'all see what type of game this is about to be. It's about to be really spicy. Probably might even be up for game of the year again. Okay, last year they got Game of the Year. They are up for Game of the Year again. 2 undefeated teams, 12U at the Nation Youth Football League will be at Evie Dennis Field in Green Valley Ranch. 4800 Telluride, I believe, at 6:30 p.m. Y'all be there early. Y'all join us here at AHRR Network of Future Now Sports. Again, good luck to y'all at the Spillionaires. Good luck to y'all, Mile High Thoroughbreds. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Uncle Tux.
And this is M.GOODNIGHT.
And this is Future Now Sports on our network.
And I'm Quay.
Yeah.
Good luck, Brody. Love you, bro. Hey, man, L Keys, nigga, I was gonna say, nigga, your dad need to cook the meal. Might not be safe, though. Oh, we still alive, huh?
We still good? Nah, we clear.